Out there, everyone, and today's Tales from the Pot we will be starring some of this stuff. Yes, that's right, it looks like the sort of stuff that you'd put on your winter tree. This stuff, which looks like a big pot, that stuff that I spent ages cutting up myself, and some of this flower soft, which we'll see how that went. Yeah, anyway, first I'd like to show you where we got up to with this set of dice, if I just bring them in here. These are the ones that we demoulded last time, and we've inked them up. This is like a unicorn type set, and these ones are kind of like an ice queen set, and I made the D20, the number there, the 20, you can just about see it, darker than the colours on the dice. None of the numbers are inked in, I think it's a champagne type colour, and I inked these ones here in a plum, because I wanted it to kind of stand out, and there was a pinky-ish colour showing through in the dice anyway. So that's what we've got up to with those. So if you're all ready, let's jump in. Well, not actually jump in because the pot's kind of small, but let's find out what's in the pot. So as you can see over here, we have some different things on the old pot stand up here. Let's bring some of these down and I can show you what we've got. Yes, we have some new moulds. We have some festive style moulds. I am trying out new lighting over here, so we'll have to bear with that for a mo. We've got some candles, some dicey looking things in this cool funky mould. We've got some of our usual keyring style things. What else have we got in here? Around here we've got these. They are not Santas, believe me. And we've got some dice, but we'll get to those in just a wee minute. So let's have a quick look. A lot of this is from, well, we know where some of these are from. These are from the Mouldy Tombstone. And this is from a new place, which I'll leave you a link in the description, and so is this one. But we will demold some of these and see what we got. So let's take a look at our classic stuff first. Let's call it classic stuff, that seems right. D20 Key Rings. Now I used clear in here with a little bit of pink and green. Using it up from the other things that I'd already made, and I always need key rings as I send stuff off various different places, and I thought it'd be nice sometimes if you include a little key ring or something. So hopefully you can see those there, quite nice colours. We have got from our new moulds, again this is from the Mouldy Tombstone. Yay, it came out really cool. Oh, there we go. If I put it in front of the camera, it helps. So I poured, interestingly, I poured the white first, and then the pink, and then the clear up from the bottom, and that's came out beautifully. No bubbles, obviously, because it's been in the pressure pot. So the mould itself, the eyes are a matte, like a textured matte, and they are indented. And I didn't want like regular Santas. I'm not a real Christmas type of person. I wanted something that was a skull. So we have skull Christmas people, or skull festive people, or just skull people. So that's pretty cool. And candles, yes. But not just regular candles, obviously. No, candles with a twist. Not sure if you can see that in there. There's a little wee skeleton, and the reason that the candle is lit is because the skeleton lit them. These are really, really cute. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. I just thought they looked super cute. There we go. So we've got pink flames because why not? And I did this skeletons and the candle part in white. So when I ink the little skeleton up, he should stand out a bit more. That's really cool. And we've got here some new stuff. So if we just pry that up a little bit around the edges. I always worry about these little loops on the end. I don't know if you can read that because of the light. It says math rocks, and there's a bunch of math rocks. It's mostly white and blue in this one, a little bit of green in the middle. But we'll ink that up. That'll be a cool little thing that we can hang somewhere. Over the dice supplies, probably. Then these ones, I guess, are supposed to be earrings, and we'll have a little look at them both together. They have number 8s in the middle. So I don't know which way round they're facing. The 20 is at the top there. Don't know if that's actually right. And they have got like a little loop. And actually that's come out quite nice and clean. I really like those. I'm not sure I like the colours that I did it in. Now with the dark blue around the outside and the lighter in the middle. And then a big gap where the 8 is. So we'll see what they look like when I ink them up. And then another sort of keyring type thing, but this one's much thinner than our other key rings. You can see the difference there. It's about half the width, but still looks pretty cool. And we've got the 8 in the middle and the 20 at the top. Oh yeah, so that could be right because there's a 20 there and an 8, 16. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, looks pretty cool, I think. What do you think? I quite like that. I'm not sure about the colours. Again, that's something that we can review in due course and amend for the next ones if we want. Definitely going to ink this up and put some ribbon or something on it. These little ones here, they look very festive, don't they? They're not, believe me. They have got like little skulls and stuff, so there's like little wee presents. These are so tricky to see, little wee presents here. And then we've got these Santa-y ones that look a bit like, there we go, can you see? He's got an evil face. Of course it has an evil face. Nobody wants happy faces. They want evil faces. A pumpkin. In the middle of here, we've got eyeball berries. Hard to see in the light, but there's eyeball berries in there. You'll just have to trust me. These ones are little baubles with, oh, there you can see the skull. Pretty cool. Then we have got a bow and some bells with maybe just a bow and bells, perhaps. And more evil. Yeah. And then this is like a lollipop thing with a little skelly. And then the little tree has got an evil face. You can see in there? It's really hard to see. Anyway, you could probably see a little bit more through there, through the light. The little lollipops and the little trees and stuff like that. It's just super cool, super cute. Love it. Very cute. Let's just move this out the way. Okay, we also got a coaster here with green apple coloured glitter and some of the leftover bits of resin that I had going at the time. Quite like making the coasters. They come out quite cool. And they do need a little bit of trimming down on the edges. Ooh, that gets real sharp around there if you're not careful. But I think that's come out pretty nice. There's some weird random bits of red glitter in there that I did not put in there. They must have... everything sticks to everything. Everything sticks to these. I'm pretty sure there's just like stray glitter from something. But there's some really cool effects going on in there. It's a little bit kind of rose-like. So that's cool. We got one of those. Now, I did mention that there would be this weird stuff featured in here. Now, this packet stuff I found at my mum's house when I was clearing out her craft stuff. Now, this is from Lakeland. I wouldn't even be able to tell you if Lakeland still do it. It's just a small packet, but it's very similar to the stuff you put on trees. And there is a different type in there, another sort of bluey, very much finer looking thing. And this stuff, it's called Flower Soft. I use it for card making, craft making. This is polar white now. It's like weird snow stuff. Can you see that? It's kind of glitzy. But I was like, I wonder what happens if I put that in dice. So, we shall find out. Also, that other big pot of stuff. Now, I've got those rolls of flakes that I was cutting up myself, and then I found this at my mum's house as well. Ice flake mix. So called because I guess it resembles icy flakes. And it's a mix. Genius stuff. Let's find out what it looks like in dice. I decided to make them into chonkers because I figured, you know, this stuff piled up in here, it's going to look pretty crazy in tiny dice, and I would have to snip it about a bit, and I really couldn't be dealing with all that stuff. So I made some chunky ones using it, but only one of the chunky ones is using it. Oh, here we go. Got a little bit flashing around the edges there. It's fairly normal. What I've been doing is putting to suspend stuff all the way through, rather than, so I mix some of it up into the resin as I'm pouring it in, and then some of it I kind of leave off to the side a little bit, waiting for it to start setting a bit. Not so it's completely like strawberry jam, but it's getting there. And the reason I do that is because once it's thicker, it stops the stuff descending through it as quick, in the hopes that it will be suspended through most of the dice. And so far I've had a lot of success with this particular technique. This looks crazy, this dice. So, when you're done with your tree, and you've got these little bits of stuff all over the house, why not stick them in a dice? There we go. This is what you can create if you want to stick some of that stuff in a dice. There we go. That actually looks completely mental. I actually really like that. I'm really distracted by this. We have like a small amount of the same colour resin as this. There's like a slightly greeny pearlescent just dropped in from one side. And gosh, what else did I put in there? Oh yeah, ice flake mix. And in here we also have some of this flower soft stuff. I think you can use this, like, you know, if you like making model trains and, you know, like bases for character models and things. You can't really see it in here, it's kind of lost. But I can assure you it's definitely in there. That dice is crazy. Look at how shiny that is. I love it. So that's what you can do with that stuff. Now the other one, I'd love to tell you what I did with this, I can't remember. Let's just see if we can berth him out of here. Come on, come on. There we go. Whoa. Okay. Right, now this one. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. Okay, so this one has the bluey colour that we have in here, in the Math Rocks hanger thingy. We got some ice flakes in the top just here. And then we got some green, which I've threaded through. And then I suspended more ice flakes, we'll call them. Oh, that's a good name. And then kind of swirled it about a bit. Now, this side of the dice, I don't know how well you can see that with the facets on it. That looks crazy. Some of the swirls going on in there, that's pretty... That's exciting. I like that. I can't keep every dice I make though. But these two chonkers, look at them. Those are pretty awesome chonkers. Pretty excited about getting these ready for sale. We've had dice so far that have winged their way off to Canada. We've had some that have headed off to the States. We've done a commission set, which Tane actually pointed out I could have included different type of glitter, or rather instead of glitter using foil, but actually the person who commissioned the set asked for glitter and was quite specific about how they would like it done. Hence why it was the way it was. Anyway, we know that there are lots of different things on the market that you can use. And, is that a void? Oh, it could be, it might be, I can't tell. This set here, what did I do with this one? Mostly clear, I think, with a bit of blue in there, and some glitter, and some more glitter, and some flakes, probably. I think I had flakes in there. We'll see once we get them out a bit, but this flashing up here is quite thick. So we can just get rid of a wee bit. I don't want to tear it. I know a lot of people just like rip it off, but I don't want to rip off part of the die space because it's quite thick. It could actually do that. Let's just see if we can snip around there a little bit. I'm lifting it up at the side so I'm not actually damaging the mould at all. There we go. Okay. Right, let's get this one out first because I'm not entirely sure, but It might have a wee void. Oh, there we go. Pelted across the table. Oh no, actually, maybe not. Oh yes, actually, maybe yes. In there. I can see it. Where the 10 is. I think. Oh, it's really tricky to tell. Yeah, I think there is a small void there. That's okay. We can fill that and get that hopefully sanded down nicely, and it will still be good to go. I suspect it's because I was doing my we'll call it the suspension process, where I wait till it gets quite set before I put the glitter part in. As you can see, the glitter is actually suspended through that dice. There is quite a lot sinking to the 12. That's fine. That's what normally happens, but also that's what happens with the ice flakes. And we do have sort of throughout as well. So let's see if we can get some of these other babies out here. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully the lighting is okay still. Yeah. Yep. Okie dokie. What we got here? Yeah. So there is glitter suspended all the way through. Again, we've got some little bit of yeah, there's a little bit sunk right to the end. That's pretty cool. Does look kind of strange. That's quite nice. They're very wintry, this set again. Similar to another set that I did that were very wintry. But these are less glittery, and they've got a little bit more mica in than a previous set I did. I don't want to pull this off too much. Ooh, sparkly. Yeah. Oh, I like the D8. The D8's got like a thread of blue pulled through it along with the glitter. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I like it. Alright, let's pop this one out. Come on. Come and join your friends. Yeah. I like the this ice flakes. The foily stuff in the ice flakes, or probably cellophane, I guess. I don't know how they created that, but the effect seems quite nice in these. So I'll tidy these up off camera, and then if I still have them, unless someone bags them pretty quick, I will be able to show you once they've been inked up and stuff. But I always like the sixes. They always good at showing what's going on inside the dice, and these are kind of hard to show the effect properly on the camera because of the number of facets on the dice. But they look pretty cool. I'm quite happy with those. I will get that void fixed and sorted. Now, last set. No idea what I did with these. Can't remember. I don't think they're going to be anywhere near as impressive as this, though. That's just insane. So we have got in here, it looks like I did the green iridescent mica with some kind of glitter and clear and some blue and some hollow flake thingies. Yeah, ice flakes. There's ice flakes in this for sure. Okay. Yeah, static. There we go. Let's get rid of some of this on the outside. Okay, here we go. Birthing commencing. Okay. They all want to stay joined together. That's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fine. Fine. All come out together then. I don't care. As long as you come out. Ta-da! Could that be the quickest birthing ever? Could be. Anyway, let's take a quick look at what we got. So, quite similar actually in style to these ones with the blue, but they have less blue. There's a touch of blue in there. I think I went mostly for this kind of greeny colour in here. I really wanted to find out what these ice flakes looked like in this little tiny crystal D12. So there's a few in there, but not too many. They look pretty nice. I really like this D20. It looks beautiful. And again, in the percentiles and stuff, you can't see them as well, but there's some in there. They look pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's very wintry. I'm quite glad it's not that wintry outside here. just wintry in the dice by the look of it. And amazingly, these two D20s look fairly similar this time. They both have quite a blob of mica on one side, and then pretty much the same. Usually they come out quite differently in here for some reason. I always end up with one of them looking considerably different than the other. But there we go. Quite a nice set that we have pulled from the pot. Again, the 6. So I'm just throwing dice on the table. It's cool. I do that all the time. There's some nice effects going on. Oh, in focus, please. There we go. Yeah, I do love the D6s. Thinking about getting some masters, possibly, to start working with. Don't quite know yet. Still working through things, but these masters, you know, that we used to create this were perfect, and I wouldn't be able to do perfect off the cusp. So I'm kind of still looking into it, and you know, obviously it depends on how many people buy my dice, if it's worth it or not, because I can't keep making them and keeping them. I mean, I could. I might. No, I won't. But I might. So there's always that danger that I could. So we should probably make sure that we're selling what we're making. Yeah, so these are going to be inked up, and we will ink up the other bits and pieces that we made. This little thing, and the key rings and bits and pieces, and these rather weird festive looking things, or non-festive because they've got skulls and stuff in. They look cool. No idea what I'm going to do with them. Maybe they're like little earrings or just table scatter stuff. Or maybe they can be put in one of these coasters. Who knows? We shall work on that though. And so that's the end of today's video. I've rambled at you enough. Thank you for joining me. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and leave me some comments. Also, if you know what the heck this stuff is actually called, because this is not really pastel bows. Doesn't look like bows to me. Anybody know what this is actually called? Please let me know. And have you ever used flower soft in dice? I'd love to know. Any other weirdity things that you've used in dice that have worked out really, really well? Let me know down in the comments. I'll leave you a link to some of the weird stuff that I've used in this stuff today, provided I bought it. And we will see you in the next one. Take care, and take care from Aslan too. Bye-bye.